What's going on, nation, and welcome back to another episode here today on the channel, as we're back here for some more Road to the Show here with Sean King, or DeMarcus King, I should say, not Deshaun. Episode 123? Yes, 123. So as you take a look here, we're gonna wrap up this home series that we have a homestand with, and today we're gonna finish that off here with the Texas Rangers, who are currently in last place in the division. And of course, we're trying to bounce back here and, of course, recover from that series, that loss there we had against. We had a series loss against the Angels and the Seattle Mariners there. And of course, we had started this home series with the Angels. We lost 2 of 3, losing the last 2 games of the series. And today we're going to see if we can try to bounce back and get back on track here of getting this two-loss stank on us and try to get things back in motion here and continue to stay at least afloat here with the Astros, who are currently in first place right now. We're just a half a game actually behind them, but still got to keep pace with them. So as you take a look here, we've seen the lineup there for the Rangers that we could be seeing here today. And of course, there you see DeMarcus getting some workout in here before this is his off day here, working out, trying to get physically fit, trying to get ready and mentally prepared for this next matchup here. As his bat has been kind of lukewarm, I should say, not necessarily cold, but kind of lukewarm. And we got to get that bat going here, especially as we're getting close to the end of the month here in July and going into the last few months of the season. We got 2 months left to play, and these games in August, late July, early August, and going to September are going to be very important for us and for the team, as we're trying to get our way back into the playoffs and hopefully get ourselves to that American League Championship Series and ultimately to the World Series. So as you see there, he got a decent workout here today. A little struggle on that 10th rep there. Couldn't really get to that, or I should say that, the 10th one. Couldn't really get to that one there, but yeah, there's always next time. So right now we're currently 58 and 43. They're 47 and 54. And of course, we're ready to go here to see the boys getting amped up, fired up, and ready to go. And of course, we've recently just got promoted back to our job as the starter in center field. So we'll see what DeMarcus can do here. As you see, they're batting right now 431, 59 home runs, and 139 RBIs. Now, I do apologize. The audio here for this game, for this episode here, didn't do so well here, so I'm going to probably lay down some music here at this point in the video. But there you see, he struck out there and did not do so well there. As we'll get to now his next at bat here. This is the bottom of the third, 0-2 count, and we'll see that he's going to get a nice double off the wall there in left field. So nice job there. He gets his 30th or 30th double of the season, leading the team right now. And you see there, Bogart's right behind him with 22. But yeah, DeMarcus is, he's had a pretty good year now here, and really truly has really just blossomed as a player and just has really taken off in his career. And of course, we want to see more of that as he continues building, a good mindset here. And of course, this team is it's pretty much they kind of did a good job here, kind of building on with him and building around him. Hopefully, we'll see more of that here. As right now we have a 4-run lead. As I see a ball being played there, that is going to go out there to right field. We're going to get in here. Can we get in here? Oh, they're going to make the tag at the plate. What a throw there from the right fielder, getting to King on that play. We go on now to the 5th inning, and the bottom of the 5th here. This is going to be a chop hit there right to the pitcher. That one's going to go ahead and get thrown out there at first base. So nice hustle there from Gibbons, as he is able to throw that one there. And of course, there you see the highest team ERA, and the Rangers, one of those teams out there. pitching wise as a club, not doing so hot. As we see an 0-2 pitch there, and we cannot get a hold of that one, as Mendez does a great job getting himself out of the inning, of course taking that big bat from King away. We'll see now runners on first and second coming up here with 2 out, and King looking to try to get something going here as he'll go ahead, and that one will drop in there nicely, and that is going to get the Rangers out of this one here. As we get to the finish to this one here, and the final score, of course, the Oakland A's win this one here 8-4 is your final in this one, as King goes 1 for 5 today. So not the best, but we're getting better. Ever since that game back in episode 121, we were red hot, and then we got in that Seattle series, and it just kind of was like, wow, we can't hit anything. So I don't know what's going on here. Maybe he's going through some personal issues right now, but nonetheless, this is not the time to be in some slumps here. If we're going to be in a slump, we got to get out of it quickly here and try to turn things around here, because we've got to win ball games, especially games here, and really help produce and get our bat going here in these final month or so of the season. Mike Leake is up next. See potential, 84 overall, sinker, cutter, slider, change up, and a knuckle curve. Of course, we know about Mike Leake. He was with us in the St. Louis series here on the main channel. We had that series there a while back. There you see 33 years of age, 5'10", 170 pounds. He's been in the league a little over a decade now, and of course, there you see his numbers here so far this season. By far his best pitching we've seen from him that he's had right now. 2.75 right now for his ERA. By far his lowest so far this season. His WAR's at 3.0, so he's even better. Slightly better than up there where his a couple years ago he was at 3.4. But we're gonna go out here again for game 2, as we are out here and just kind of getting our thoughts out here with one of our teammates, talking about what we need to do as a team and prepare for this for this series, and of course this road trip that's coming up here as well. Head to Cincinnati, and of course DeMarcus will head back home, back to Missouri, as they'll face the Kansas City Royals in the final game of this episode, or the final series in this episode. So we'll see a ground ball hit there. That's going to help remove the runner from second to third, or second to home there on that ground ball. So a nice RBI single for King. As McCoy's up next, and McCoy here hitting this one out there. That's going to be a fly ball out to center field. And oh, what are you doing to Marcus? He caught it. You got to go back, bud. And he's going to get tagged out there. He thought that was a ball that dropped in the front of the catch. I only realized that it dropped in the glove, not it was a ball that the fielder was able to get to. So now we'll try to see what we can do here in the bottom of the third. Runner on board with 2 away. We're down by a run, and of course we're going to see if we can advance the runner any way we can. And there you see a nice perfect hitting this one over the fence and over the wall. That ball is gone. Home run there, as we were able to complete our challenge, and holy Toledo indeed. That's a 2-run shot there for the A's, as that's going to be King's 60th home run of the season, and they're going to lead this now here as they take back, or they could actually tack on to this lead here. It's now 3, or actually take the lead here for the first time in today's game, 3-2. So King does a great job here, being patient, finds that pitch, and he is able to drive this one right out of the Coliseum and into the no souvenir for a fan out there. That ball's gonna have to be hunted down there by the grounds crew there. We'll see the next pitch, and this one's going to be a deep fly ball out to center field here. I think this is just warning track power, as one runner will be left stranded here in the bottom of the 5th, as that ends the inning here. Now move on to the 7th. Another opportunity here to try to tack on some more runs here. Up by 2, as he's taking on Tyler Lyons, and of course you got a dynamic challenge here for him. we'll see what he can do here in this situation as he takes the slider there inside. A great job there, working the count. Unfortunately, not able to move the advance the runner there, so we do fail the challenge. But nonetheless, more importantly, it's more about just finding a way to get on board here. So now we'll see the top of the ninth coming up here. We're up by 2, 6-4, and we got a 0-2 count now on Carlos Laureano, and we'll see what he can do. As hopefully this one ball will just stay in the ballpark and able to track this one down. A nice catch there from King as he's able to get to this one, and that's going to help them get the win as they get the victory here. 6-4 there. Got a little ahead of myself there. 6-4 is your final as we get the victory here at home in front of the crowd. Of course, we got our 60th home run of the season, so that's always nice, and we're glad to see that as well. And it's 3 RBIs and a run scored here. We pick our second victory up here in today's game, and we're looking to see now. Do I say it? We're looking to see if we can get a sweep here. Yeah. So 2 for 3 for the day for King. He gets a home run, 3 RBIs, and a run scored in this one. As you see, Diaz 1 for 4, double, 3 RBIs. And of course, Xander Bogaerts 2 for 4, a double on 2 runs. And Nunez 1 for 4 and a run score. Aaron Loop gets the win there. And of course, Nick Haas gets the save there for the A's. So great, nice better performance here today. We did a great job there getting on board and really did a good job of helping part of the victory here in this game today. So Martin Perez will be up next. B potential, 80 overall. Southpaw from Venezuela, 200 pounds, 6 foot, and 29 years of age. He's been in the league for 8 years. And then, of course, you see his pitching repertoire. A two-seamer, 4-seamer fastball. I got a circle change, a curveball, and a slider from him. And he is looking to, of course, try to veer his team away from being swept out of the Coliseum here in today's game. And so we'll get to the final game of this series. And of course, the A's are looking to try to see if they can tack on some more here, as we're, of course, would like to have a series win. We haven't had a series win for since the Angels game back 2 episodes ago. So we'll see if the Rangers pitcher here can, of course, salvage anything here in this series and try to bring his team back from the brink. So here we are, another beautiful afternoon here in Northern California near the Bay Area, as the Oakland A's, of course, playing some good foot baseball right now. Now in real life, I'm not really sure how they're doing right now, but I know they're still playing around the Sacramento area. And I think last month I was kind of tracking their numbers, and they seem like they were. They got their attendance have been actually been very well received. Fans are going there. There's a lot of fans still, diehards from the Oakland area, coming out to seeing them first driving up probably extra 2 or 3 hours near Sacramento to watch them. But nonetheless, the fan base has been really being supportive, getting behind them. And I think the same thing can be said about Tampa Bay. Of course, there's been talks about them being, relocated to Orlando, but then again, there's been talks about them staying in the Tampa Bay area, possibly staying maybe in St. Pete like they've been, or actually moving into the, in the city limits of Tampa Bay. As we see this one going high and deep, that is up and gone. Home run there. That's a beautiful solo shot there from King. His 61st of the season, as he hits his second home run in this series here in this episode. As that's another great hit there for him. The fans, of course, they love him here. And, of course, we got a while before we can go into free agency here. And we're just hoping that we can find a decent home here. It's been fun actually playing here in Oakland. Just got to get some better pitching. And, of course, I think, we need about 2 more bats that we need to help us out in the power area. and I think we'll probably have a pretty good team. You know, get a few good arms, 1 or 2 starting pitchers, maybe 2 or 3 relievers coming in, helping us out. And I think you know, that window for us to get to, you know, especially last season we got to the American League Championship game. You know, I think that window right now is starting to open wider. Oh, shortstop made a bad play there. As he boggles the ball trying to get that one. He couldn't really get the double play, but he boggled it to get to first. And so now King is on board here. And we'll see here that will be it for this one, as we're able to get a victory here today. Nice job there from the A's as they're able to get the sweep here. And today's final score, and this one is 4-3. King goes 2 for 4 in today's game with a home run, RBI, and a run scored. But yeah, great performance there for the team as they're able to get a good win. True story for the Texas Rangers. He's playing down there. 1 for 3, a home run, RBI, and a run score. Thrasher, 0 for 3. Of course, then our guys there, you see Calhoun, 1 for 3, a double, 3 RBIs for him. So nice job. As we take a look here, we got some training that we need to be doing here. And of course, normally I don't show this type of stuff here, but I decided today we're gonna, you know, we showed him working out in the beginning of the video. We'll see what he does here in this one here. Got a couple good options. Let's not worry about bunting. I think we should worry about, I don't know, there are some areas that we do need to go in on, but it looks like we are going to work on reaction. So nice fielding drill. Of course we don't get to actually do it, but it does increase our cap to 77 here now. And of course the teammate's going to challenge us here, as they say they want us not to commit any errors in the next 3 games. And you know what, I think we can do that. I think that's manageable. Let's see if we can go ahead and get to that. We'll go ahead and accept that. Then here we are right afterwards. Coach, our former coach, calls us. He's our, you know, been our grew up, you know, he's the one that taught us to play, you know, how to, you know, understand the fundamentals of baseball. Also, you know, he helped us out in high school. He's also the football coach, if I remember correctly. But there you see, we're talking about, you know, the all-star appearance that we made. And of course, you know, DeMarcus being, telling him that he, you know, he's wants to let his coach know that, you know, he's, you know, thanking him for putting him in this position where he's at and what he's able to do here. And of course, coach is saying, now it's all about you. You did this, yeah, and you did a great job here, and you just got to keep working harder to get your goals that you want to meet in your life. So, good talk here with the coach, former coach there, talking with them. And of course, that's hopefully being motivation for us to keep going here, as we have been struggling at the plate. And I'm sure coach is probably giving him some things he needs to remember working on here in his game. And there you see, talking about the all-star. Congratulating him on that one. Man, it's getting late, so I do apologize there for yawning, but it's like it's the middle of the night here when I'm recording this episode. It's about the only time I can really get a lot of stuff done, you know, when there's not so much chaos. People, you know, literally, you know, knock on my door, want me to do this, or calling me, want me to do that. Anyway, getting back to today's episode here, we'll get into see that we are currently now tied, or somewhat tied here. They have one more win over us. We have one less loss than them, but we're both fighting for that top spot there in the West. As you see, the Angels just 5 games back. Of course, Mariners 5.5 games back, and the Rangers 14 games back, as we just served them up a loss there. So we're on a 3-game winning streak here, and now our next series that we're going to get ready for is, like I said, the start of this road trip, as we'll head to Cincinnati and face the Reds in that series there here today. So but yeah, really good, still a pretty much a 3-team race right now. But we got to make sure we don't let that third team get a chance to get back into in the run of things there. Reds right now, just 3 games over 500, 53-50, just 2.5 games back of the Brew Crew. They're currently 5-5 the last 10, and they're trying their best to play playing some pretty good, decent baseball. We'll see here. There you see their numbers are average for the team, for the slugging, as well as their team ERA, which is not bad at all. They're ranked 19th in the power rankings, and today we are hoping that we can go in here and get something going here. So a little interleague action, as we see Kenny Everett be potential 79 overall, sinker, slider, changeup, and a 4-seam fastball with him, as you see here. Southpaw, 6 years in the league, 212, 5'11", from Texas. And of course, it's a sinker, slider, changeup, and a 4-seam fastball there. He's made 20 games, been in 20 games, started in 20 games. He is 6-7 for the season, 110 innings pitched. He's given 108 runs, 108 hits, I should say. 11 home runs, 44 walks, 119 strikeouts. Right now, sitting at a 4.50 ERA. He's had 11 quality starts there, so he's been pretty good and been, obviously surviving, getting those quality starts here, in a WAR right now at 2.2. So here you see the lineup here. You got a pretty decent lineup here. You got a quick guy like Billy Hamilton, also Scooter Gennett with a good power in his bat, Justin Smoke, Jock Peterson, Jesse Winker. Of course, to the tail end there, that nice, really young catcher there, at least at this time of the game. You got Tucker Barnhart doing very well. Of course, you got Suarez there as your bench, along with Benjamin Cosby. So, got a decent team there, and right now they are trying their best to, of course, fight here in the National League Central. So we'll see what we can do here, as we'll see what King can, of course, bring home the win here. As if I remember correctly, I think the home run derby and the home run festivities are right here. So it's been just a couple weeks since we've seen this ballpark here, and of course, came up short in the All-Star game. We'll see with the 2-0 count here. King is going to pop this one out there. He's going to find a spot out to their right center field. That's going to be good enough for him for a double. It puts him on board here now. So good job there finding that 2-0 count and able to drive that baseball out there. Get himself now in scoring position here with, of course, Steven Piscotty. There you see his numbers in the last 9 games. So he's been batting very well. And so we'll see what kind of what he can do here in this situation here. As I see ball hit there, and Piscotty's going to chop at one. That's going to get him, or at least get King moved up there. So nice job there as he gets the first out, and of course putting King in scoring position. We'll see what Bogart does here. 19 home runs, 59 RBIs for him for the season, and he's batting .295. We'll see what Bogarts can do here as he swats this one here up the middle there. That's going to be a base hit. Going to drive in the first run of the ball game as Oakland takes the lead here now 1-0 after here in the first inning. So nice job there from Bogarts. We'll see if they kept the party going. They did. 3-0 now here in the top of the second. Base hit here for King as he runs this one down. Nice hit, as that'll be an infield hit. And now with 2 runners on and 1 out, Reds here look like they could be making a pitching change here, or maybe talking about what they'll need to do here against King again, or maybe what the pitcher wants for dinner here tonight. I don't know. King's up the bat here as he goes in the top of the 4th, and he runs this one down as he gets taken out there quickly, and that's going to be out number 2 there, as King a little winded there, as Everett did a great job there of getting that batter out quickly. Top of the 7th, we'll see here, still a 3-0 lead as he takes the pitch there, makes it now 2-2. King 2 for 3 here today, as we'll see the next pitch, and he's going to hit this one. That's going to be a laser right to the shortstop. As that's gonna, of course, ruin any chance now for us to get on board here. As that was hit right there, right on the money there. Did a good job there. Good sound of the bat, but at the same time, not where we wanted it. So now top of the ninth here with 2 away. And nobody on here. King's up to bat. He's 2 for 4 here in today's game. Hits this one out there. That's going to drop out there to center field. Gets plopped down. And that's going to be a nice double for King as he's on board here. Pitt Scotty up next. He's 0 for 4 here today. He's going to drop one. That's going to be a single. That's going to be good enough for get King around here as he comes home. And makes this now a 5-0 lead here for the Oakland A's. And they will go ahead and win this one. Nice job there, fellas. Taking game 1 of this series. And we'll see here. They'll win this series, or win this game, I should say. They haven't won the series just yet. But they do lead the series here now 1-0, but 1-0. But it is a 9-0 victory here today. As King, we'll see here in a bit. 3 for 5 in the ball game with 2 doubles. There, of course, 2 runs scored in this one. So nice job as he and the rest of the Oakland A's, and especially the pitching, doing a great job here. Everett got 5 innings. Our guy Hamlet, Lamet got all 9 innings. He pitched a nice shutout and complete game there for him. So, congrats to him on that one. He was on the dial here today. So we'll see our next pitching matchup here. It's Milla. He'll be on the mound. 69 overall. B potential. He's from the Dominican Republic. He's 6'2", 200 pounds. 27 years of age. He's been in the league for a small time now, a little over a year. But you see right now, pitching 529 here. Not the worst he's been pitching, but by far he is getting close to, up there. He had an upper 7s or upper 6 in ERA a couple years ago. So we'll see if we can take advantage of this kid who does not have too much experience there on the field, and we'll see if we can, of course, possibly try to get something going for ourselves, and of course get the bat rattling here for King. As we'll see here, right now batting nice 432. He's up next, and okay, we gotta quit swinging for those high pitches like that. I'm a sucker for those every single time, especially it seems like with DeMarcus here in this series. We'll see what's up next, and go this time. King says, I got a hold of this one, and this one is going to be someone's souvenir. 2-run shot for King as he hits this one 375 deep out to left field, and it's a 2-run dinger. It's his 62nd home run of the season. And that is nice. What we definitely like seeing that here, as that's going to help now tie this ball game up now 2 apiece here in the top of the 4th. As we take a look here and look at that right where he wanted it. He did a great job there being aggressive, taking that swing and putting that ball and putting a charge on that one. So now take a look back at that 4th inning home run that we just seen. And like I said, it was a beautiful shot taken out over there. And now we have a chance maybe now to try to do that again here. As we go to the top of the 7th. Still a 1-run lead here for Oakland. 2-2 count now coming up for the leadoff man. As King gets this one, but he's going to get underneath it just a little too much. He's going to fly this one out to right field. And that's going to retire him here in the 7th. So hopefully our bullpen will, of course, hopefully they'll hold on to this 1-run lead, and we can walk out of here with a victory. Top of the 9th coming up, still same score, 3-2. King is 1 for 3 here today. Got a runner on first with 2 out, and he's looking for a pitch there, and that's going to be driven out to shallow left field. Base hit for King, moves the runner up 90 feet, and now with 2 away, we could really open it up. But not such luck there as we go down to the bottom half of the ninth with 2 out, nobody on here. Jesse Winger up to bat here. He's batting 0 for 4 in today's game. Let's see if we can get him to go 0 for 5 as this ball is going to be flied out there and flared. And that's going to be easily caught, and that is going to be it for the inning. Nice job there for the second baseman getting to that one there in shallow center field. As the Oakland A's pick up another victory here. As the A's lead this one now, won this one 3-2 is your final. As we got our 62nd home run of the season for King, and yeah, not bad at all. As he and the Oakland A's are now taking 2 games now here in this series here. Could we be getting another series? Could we possibly be able to sweep a second series here in today's episode? Let's find out and see. 2 for 4 for the day with the 2 RBIs and a run scored there, along with a run or 2 RBIs and a run scored. That home run as well for King. Acosta 1 for 4 home run, RBI and a run. Piscotty 1 for 3, double and a run for him. Jock Peterson for the Reds 1 for 5 home run, RBI and a run scored. Bernhardt 1 for 2, 2 walks and a strikeout there for him. So Luis Castillo's up next. He's going to be the final pitcher in this matchup here, and of course he's going to do his best to make sure this does not be a clean sweep here on the Reds here in their own house. A potential 97 overall. There you see his numbers in 21 games. He's had 21 starts, 8-9 for the season. He's pitched over 125 innings now so far this season, as he has 158 strikeouts, 12 home runs given up, and 41 walks. Right now, 3.78 ERA with a 1.29 whip, and there you see his WAR at 3.5. As we're looking to, of course, try to break out the brooms here today. We are looking to see if we can sweep these boys out of their own place and take over. And of course, that's always a tough task to do, especially when you got a guy like Castillo here. And of course, the bat hasn't been, bat's kind of, getting back to where we were, coming out of the All-Star, or coming into the All-Star break and going out of the All-Star break. But yeah, that series there last episode, those 2 series there did kind of rock us a little bit. We'll see if we get our groove back here today, as King has a 1-1 count with 2 out and 1 on. This ball is going to be floated up there. That's going to drop down in shallow center field. King trying to tag up, but he realizes his lead runner is going to stay at second. So runners on first and third with 2 away. We'll see Oakland now leads it now 2-0 here in the top half of the third. And we'll see what King can do here on this pitch as he tries to get that change up, but it's too low there. And he is going to miss, and that's going to be out number 1. So not, he tried his best. He thought he could get to that pitch there low, but it wasn't. It was too low for him. And that's going to cause a strikeout. Now 4-0. Oakland really going to do a good job here putting some runs on the board. As we'll see a base hit here. Runner's going to move up 90 feet. As now we have 2 runners on board with 1 away. Nice base hit there from King. As we'll see now in the 6th inning. Up now 3 runs. It's 4-1. As we'll see Austin Bryce here pitches this one here. This ball is going to be flied out there, but the ball is going to be easily caught there to any chance there for any extra runs. We'll see now top of the 9th here, up by a run, as Bill Larkin is a pitcher. He's going to go ahead and give this one up. This is high, deep, it's back, and this ball is gone. Home run there for DeMarcus King, his 63rd of the season, as he hits another solo shot here. Larkin, of course, thinking to himself, like, I could have sworn we had him. And nah, he decided to say, nope, I'm breaking out. And I'm putting another run on this board again. I'm not ready to stop just yet, as they're looking to try to get a sweep in this series. Beautiful hit there. Nice job. As Larkin, of course, will be standing on that mound there talking to himself and explaining to himself what the hell just happened as he gives up a big hit there in that possession. And we'll see the replay again. Yeah, another beautiful long moonshot there. As we see here, we do complete that challenge. We do not commit an error in any of the 3 games that we played. And so that's going to be helpful there for us. But we do get the win, and we do break out the brooms there, fellas. Let's shoot these nasty little red stockings out of the building. As we do win this one here on a final score of 5-3 here today. King had a really good game here, 3 for 5 in the ball game, as he had a home run, his 63rd, as well as an RBI and a run score there for him, helping them get the victory in today's matchup. So nice job there, Estelle. We have now in this episode have swept 2 teams twice, back to back. Swept the Rangers at home. Then we turn around, come to Cincinnati, sweep Cincinnati, spank their little bottoms, and now we're getting ready to get on a bus and head on to the City of Fountains, aka Kansas City, Missouri, and taking on those Kansas City Royals and see what we can do about them in that American League Central Division. But there you see the numbers there. Guys, can pause the video, check that out. 3 for 5 for King, home run, RBI, and a run score there for him. Bogart's 3 for 5, a run there for him. So, like I said, great performance. Everybody seems like in the lineup did a great job here. Pitching did an excellent job as well. For the most part, didn't give up any late hits, late home runs, something like that to the opposing team. So that's definitely a plus for me. So we'll take a look here. We got a chance now to work on some dealability, work on clutch here. So we got some options, and it looks like we're gonna go ahead and work on something here in the. Oh, we're doing the Pilates thing. I ain't gonna lie, I hate this one, but I know I'm gonna have to do it to get up some of those, not badges, but upgrades there for certain abilities in the game. And it's just like, I hate these time games like this where I have to nail it just right to get those extra points there. And then when they it's just like, okay, enough. I've had a tough time. I don't want to do any more of this. But some other games like that, like I said, for the most part, I think a lot of games, the mini games I see in sports games nowadays, I'm really liking the ones in 2K. 2K has some really fun little training exercises you can do and ways to do it, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I think more and more games need to do. I think even college football, I wouldn't mind seeing that happening. I would love to see that happen here, maybe in next year's game. But now we get back onto the field here. We're looking at the Royals. Royals currently 55-50. They're just 10 games back of the Indians. So it is pretty much a one-team race here, especially this late in the season. But they're on a 4-game winning streak here. Of the last 10, they are 7-3. Looks like they've been not doing so well at home, but they've been doing pretty good in games at home and away. Right now, away they are 28-24. At home, they're just right 1 game above 500. As you got Jonas, they're going to be on the hill today here for him. B potential 82 overall for the Royals, one of the top Royals pitchers here. Been in the league for 4 seasons, and there you see 20 years of age from Illinois. And of course, there you see his ERA 4.37 with a 1.27 WHIP. He's had 10 starts and no shutouts or no complete games here. So Royals, there you see the famous crown vision. It's one of the things I was talking with my friends. I know I kind of get off subject here, but I was talking about my friend with one of my friends who's a big Royals fan. If you don't know, I do live around the Kansas City area, and we were talking about the upcoming, this Star Bonds thing, and because the state of Kansas have offered this big package to help the Royals move over to the Kansas side, and a lot of people are wanting the Royals to stay on the Missouri side, and there's the whole back and forth thing and whatnot. But I told my buddy, I was like, if they, regardless, if they do get this new stadium, regardless where it's at, one of the things for me, I'm a purist. I like things that are traditional. I like, especially when it comes to baseball. One of the things they got to have, I don't care if they bring that Royal Crown, that Crown Vision board there. I think it's a brand new board still. I think they got it back in I want to say it was 2012. It was the year before they had the All-Star game there. But that is something they got to have. When that crown, especially with the crown and everything, they got it. I'm not a huge Royals fan, but when it comes to ballparks, there's something that draws your attention to a ballpark, and that's one of the things that draw my attention there. Obviously, it's the first thing you see when you're on the highway, because the highway, Interstate 70 is right behind that scoreboard, or a little further back. But and then of course you got the Chiefs Stadium that right behind home plate there, which is literally across the street, the Arrowhead there. So yeah, that's something that they definitely would have to have if they're going to go. I've seen some renderings for the downtown ballpark they want to put downtown. In a lot of ways, I hope they don't have it downtown, because that's just downtown's already messed up as it is. They're doing so much construction. They've been doing construction now for the last couple of years now, for the World Cup that's going to be taking place there in Kansas City. But before even that, it's been tore up because they've been trying to redo downtown and make it more pedestrian friendly and stuff. But I just kind of wish they would just keep it. They're gonna do it. They're gonna to me, they need to have it either, if they're gonna have it out there by the rumors talking about having it out there by the racetrack, or up further in North Kansas City. But as you see here, we're getting into the game here. King now on base at second as he gets a nice double. This one's gonna fly out to the left, and this ball's gonna just be hung out there, and it's gonna stay in the ballpark there. Royals trailing by 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th. We'll see what Moustakas can do, as he's 0 for 3. And by far when I went to the this little broadcasters event a couple years ago. This is probably about 2 or 3 years. Or no, it's been longer. It's been probably about 4 years before they went to the World Series and won it all. I went to a broadcasters event. I met Mike Moustakas, and by far he was one of the coolest guys, the professional athletes I've got a chance to talk to. He was nerdy and geeky about video games, and especially sports games, especially baseball games, more than me and my buddy was. So it was really cool talking to him and whatnot. But anyway, besides the point, we'll get to this. That's another story I'm going to tell one of these times. I'm going to do a video about that or something. But DeMarcus King, 2 for 4 in the ball game, 2 RBI, 2 doubles, as he did a great job here. Royals ended up coming up short here as they were trying to come back there late, but they lose that one 3-2. So A's are on a roll here, as now we've won 7 games straight now, and looking to try to find number 8 here. We got Danny Duffy. Man, that's a name I haven't heard for a long time. Lefty, 10 years in the league, 32 years of age, 6'3", 205 pounds, from California. And the southpaw right now, 20 starts he's been involved in so far this season, 6-7, 124 and 2/3 innings of work. He's given up 17 home runs, 28 walks, and 120 strikeouts. He had a 3.61 ERA, and there you see he's had one complete game, and of course he had 13 quality starts. 2.5 WAR for him, and so he's definitely one of the key players. I know from my series I did with the Royals way back in the day. I can't believe I've been doing YouTube that long, since 2012. Wow. Anyway, that was one of our first series that we had here on the channel, and I had a lot of fun playing as the Royals and making them a household name. I think we won 3 World Series in a row before I stopped this series. Get ready to go for number 4 before we decided to move on from it. But yeah, someday I'll have to go back to that series. Maybe that'll be a live stream series or something we can do, or maybe I can just put it up every so often. I still have the game saved and everything. But King was strike out there as the bases were juiced, and he could not pull the trigger there to help out the club, as Duffy did a great job there getting him to chase after that pitch. We'll go now here at the top of the second. The team's picking up the slack here. We're up by 5. But top of the second here with 1 on, 1 out. King here looking for a pitch. He's going to drive this one. That's going to go out near the out-of-town scoreboard. That's going to bounce off the wall here. He's going to go for a 2. I don't know why he hesitated there, but he does get 2. So nice double there for him. His 35th of the season. His hitting streak continues there. I didn't know he was on a hitting streak, but he's on a 10-game hitting streak right now. So King gets another shot here at the top of the third with the bases loaded. 2 out, and he's going to chop this one here. That one's going to get dropped there, and they're going to throw this one at the plate. They could not make the throw at the plate. You would think they would throw it first, but no. At least exchange, out for at least get in the inning there. But whatever reason, he threw it to Perez. Tried to make the tag at the plate and couldn't, so that makes it 8-0. Now it's 9-0 here at the top of the 5th. 2 on, nobody out here for King. He's 2 for 3 for the day, and he takes that one looking, and he's like, what? Wait a minute, it's supposed to be a ball, right? No, you're saying it's a strike? So he takes that one looking. We'll see what he can do here in the top of the 7th. Oakland still leads by 9. And we'll see the pitch here. That one's going to go right down right field. Going to bounce around here. This should be a good enough for a double, as he puts the runner in scoring position now. Runs at third and second on his 36th double of the season, as he's able to get that one and got himself in scoring position now. We'll see what the next batter can do here. Hopefully they can put some more runs on the board. They do. It's now 10-1 as Kansas City's able to come back, but they come back late. We'll see a fly deep ball here. This is going to go bounce all around there near that party porch area, and we'll see. King here slides, and he's going to get there safely. Nice hustle there for him as he gets his 9th triple of the season. That party porch area is actually pretty nice. I've been out there before. Those are like some cheap tickets. They're like as cheap as like I think at one time they had them for like $2. Like it was a standing room only. It was a little area. You have like you can have your drinks out there and all that kind of stuff. It was pretty nice seats out there. I really say if you go to the Royals game, if you want a good experience, for me personally, this is coming from a guy that's not even a Royals fan, but just the experience of being at a ball game there, it definitely sit out in that party porch area. It's really, really nice. You get to see the field, everything. I mean, it's just really good. It's like I said, it's all standing room only. You might have a few tables where you put your drinks on and stuff like that, but for the most part there, it's really nice staying out there. And of course you got the fountains there on a nice hot day. You got the wind blowing against you. Get that water on you, splashed on you. Geysers go off when there's home runs. So yeah, really nice. But as you take a look here, we win this one. Nice job there from Oakland as they get the victory here in this one, as they'll go ahead and take game 2 of this series, and they'll win this one 11-4. Is going to be your final in this one. Yeah, this was an awesome game that we were able to take a part of here in this one. So nice job there for King. King goes for 4 for 6 in this game there with a triple, and of course 2 doubles to his name, as well as an RBI and 2 runs scored there. Danny Duffy gets hit with a loss. He only pitched an inning and a third after giving up 7 hits, 7 earned, 2 strikeouts, and 2 walks in the game. So we definitely did a good job there getting his number and getting him shipped out quickly. Damon Hollis is up next, the 3rd and final game of the series, and of course the Royals are going to try to see if they can pump the brakes here on the Athletics here today. Hollis, lefty, born in Ohio, 21 years of age, 6'1", 207 pounds. So he's still a rookie. Came up, decent draft pick there for them. That got, I guess, being called up early here now. But you take a look here. or I should say, maybe he's a prospect that got traded, because it looks like he was in Toronto before. So Toronto gave up looks like a pretty decent pitcher. Of course, his record won't say that, but you take a look here, 6-9 so far for the season right now, or I should say 9-6. I was gonna say 6-9, giggity, but no giggity. WAR's at 1.7 right now for the season, as he has got a 2.99 ERA. So since coming from Toronto, he's looked like their Royals are pretty much developing him pretty well. We'll see how he does here today. Currently, Royals right now 55-52, and they're of course they're lurking in that AL Central to creep up there and try to get away from I believe the Indians right now, who lead this division. So we're really got a 10-game hitting streak on our hands here. We'll see if we can get that going. And of course, we're trying to look for that 9th game in a row here, as we've now, hopefully we will be able to win 3 series in today's episode here, as we see a ground ball, and that is going to be it for the inning there on King. King now up to bat here in the 3rd, 1 on and nobody out, and he's going to get underneath this one just a little too well, as that's just going to be a shallow fly ball out there to the left, and that'll be it for him in this one. So the first 2 at bats here, not too good. A ground ball out, fly out. We'll see what we can do here now in the 5th, as King now 0 for 2. So he got 1 on, nobody out. Oakland leads this one by 3 here on this early afternoon ball game, as that one's going to go up the middle there. During turn 2, and they're going to get that one there. Nice job there from the Royals defense, as they help Hollis get a nice twin killing there. Baseball's best friend, a double play. And we'll take a look here, and look at this. Just great job there from the defense, getting on top of that ball and then turning 2 with a little effort there. Nice job. As now we'll see what we can do here now in the 7th inning, as we have now grounded out now twice. We flied out already. Come on, King, got to get something going here, baby. You got the team going for their 9th win here, possibly, and we need your bat to be doing something here. So he's 0 for 3. We'll see what he does here on this this at bat here, as there's 1 on, nobody out, and he's gonna go after the first pitch. This one's gonna drop out there. That's gonna be a nice double there for him, possibly an RBI double, as the runner gonna go ahead and get it, come on home. So nice job there as he brings in the 4th run of the game. That's RBI double number 33 for King, as he finds a nice sweet spot there, right out there in left center field. So now we'll see what Calhoun can do, as he is 2 for 3 here today. That's going to be a ground ball up the middle. A little dribbler there to second. They get the runner out of there at first, and that's going to, of course, put us at 3rd base. So nice job there from Jonathan Scoops, getting that ball over the first, and of course stopping the runner from advancing anymore. Adam Duvall's up next. He's 5 of 11 this series, so this bat's been pretty decent. We'll see what Duvall can do here today, as he's 1 for 2. 3-1 count. He's going to fly this one out to right field, looking for a tag up here, and King is going to go ahead and tag up, as you'll see here. He's going to get there on time, no problem, safe. And that's now 5 runs now here for Oakland. It's a sac fly there from Adam Duvall. It makes it now 5-0. Royals still trail, but now they're not trailing by too much now here. They're only trailing by 2. As you see, the 9th inning, 2 out, nobody on here. 2-0 count for King, as that ball is going to be caught, and a nice catch there from the right fielder. Royals now here have 1 more shot to get back in this ball game here, with 1 on and 2 out. Didi Georgopoulos here up to bat, and he has a 1-1 count. And hopefully we're looking for a fly ball here, as King going to track this down. This could be it for the ball game for the Royals, and that is exactly what happens, as the Royals get this victory here today, or I should say Oakland gets this victory here today, not the Royals. Jeez, Oakland gets the victory here. 5-3 is your final score. Royals get swept out of their house as well here in this episode today, as we win all 3 series in this game. We have now won 9 games since that crazy debacle. They're back home against the Rangers back in the previous episode. Now things are starting cooking. These boys are getting that kitchen and whipping up some nice, delicious delights of wins. As King goes 1 for 5 in today's game with a double, and an RBI and a run score here in today's game. So nice play there for the A's and for King, as the momentum train of winning is feeling good. So as we wrap up today's episode, we'll see the Athletics are now finally, for the first time, or at least for a while now, have gotten to first place. They're 67-43. Astros are now a game and a half back. They are 66-45. Angels just sitting right near 500 at 56-53. Mariners at 52-59. They're 15 games back. They're currently on a 3-game losing streak. Angels, by the way, are on a 5-game losing streak. And the Rangers are 51-60 in last place in the American League West. So everything is starting to fit and go our way here. As we take a look here and look coming up, we got a big series coming up. We have a 3-game set with the Astros at home as we return back home. Hopefully home will be nice to us, as we've been kind of struggling a little bit there at home here lately, especially that Angels series there. But, and of course, that last Seattle series as well. If you take a look at the beginning of the month. So, Seattle's really had our name on us for a while there. But hopefully we'll turn things around here. Hopefully, like I said, with that game and a half lead over the Astros, and the momentum we've been playing right now, and our bats are starting to come alive, especially with Kings. Hopefully things will turn around and we can end the month of June or July in a good fashion and start August the same way we ended July. Anyway, that's it for this episode of Road to Show here with DeMarcus King. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new, and of course hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified of that series, or I should say this series or any other series here on the channel. And of course, don't forget to check us out over on our second channel over on ESGNet Plus LP, as we got other great Road to Show characters like his little bro Deshaun King, as well as Alex Humberto, and of course our newest series on 25 when it comes to franchise, and that'll be the Chicago Cubs series over there in that Mission Reconditioned series. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more here on the channel. We got Road to Show on both channels coming at you all summer long here, and so far it's been nice. It's been nice having my PS4 back and be able to be sitting around and rocking on it and playing some good games. Some of these Road Show, or especially with our Road Show characters here. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more here on the channel. Keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you all next time.